All right, good evening. Welcome to the Litchfield's Board of Selectmen meeting for November 4th. We'll start with the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. The board is just coming out of a paperwork review and a non-public. So that's why we're starting late. I apologize for a little tardier than we expected. Selectman Lemire and Selectman Byron are both excused from tonight's meeting due to a business commitment. Okay. Oh, sorry. Mr. Borkin, sorry. I don't know why your name comes up first. It rolls off the tongue, maybe. I don't know.
It's like I kept mixing Jason's name up with someone.
Yeah. All right, so we're going to start up with a review from items for consent. In the consent folder, we have the minutes from October 28th. The non-public minutes from October 28th, the accounts payable of $78,083.05, the payroll manifest for $45,457.04. Do I have any concerns or do I have a motion?
Make a motion to approve all items listed under the consent calendar, or consent, excuse me, not calendar, consent agenda.
Do I have a second? Seconded by Mrs. Jewett. Any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed? Abstained? Motion carries 3-0-0. Is there anything for any other business? Okay, hearing none, we will not have anything else added to the agenda, at least at this point. We'll delay public input to 6:45, so we'll just start on. Ministry report, new business, scheduling of deliberative session, which, as I'm aware, the voters have suggested and agreed that we should be continuing running the meetings together, school and town as a combined session. So we got to talk to the school about the dates, but there's only two options as far as I.
Right. Well, I mean, if you're doing a Saturday session, you're looking at February 1st or February 8th. So.
Does anybody have any objections to February 1st? I don't know.
Yeah, February 1st is Saturday. I don't know if I can make it.
Oh, well, then we'll do it on the 8th. You'll be fine then. All right. So then I just wanted to make sure that if we were okay with with February 1st and that we were doing town and school together, then I'll reach out to the school and council and moderator. There's all the other logistics that we need to get lined up to make.
I do have a question though, Jason. What is our drop dead date? There's a statutory drop dead date on that.
For
holding the deliberative.
Yeah, it is between the 1st and the 8th.
So I
Of
would
February.
suggest going with the 1st then.
Yeah.
My suggestion for the 1st.
Yeah, I mean, you can go after the 8th in case of weather or
Right.
rescheduling, but the window that's in the calendar is the 1st through the 8th is what's set through the law, so. Okay.
So does that have to be approved with the school?
Yeah, yeah.
I'm hoping the school realizes we are going combined.
Yeah, I will
Okay.
reach out to the school and try to sort all of those things out.
All right. And you'll get back to us at the next meeting what the results are?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yep.
Anything else on deliberative session? Okay, moving on to old business, just as a note, we're gonna defer the wage plan. We were hoping to have a full board tonight, but due to circumstances, we don't. So we're gonna defer that to the 18th.
Yep.
So that's gonna be deferred to the 18th. So 2013 projections.
I think I've shared that with you. I update this, well, almost daily. I'll do kind of a full pass as I talk to department heads on seeing what's coming in and where we are. I still am comfortable that we will be somewhere between $60,000 and $80,000 is what I'm showing trending right now.
As remaining to the bottom line.
Yeah, as remaining to the bottom line. My numbers have tightened up a little bit, but, there is, I think I've told you before, I have a built-in pessimism when I put these numbers in, so I have no surprises. I expect it will snow for a week straight in December and all sorts of things will break. So, these aren't sort of rose-colored glasses projections. So generally, I think we're fine. We don't need to take any sort of rash action. Department heads are all sort of on board with where we are. Walk them through, the bigger departments that have exposures. I kind of walk through what I'm seeing, where they are, and we talk about them pretty regularly. And I'll have this up. I'll keep this active. So if you guys, want to look in and see, like I said, I update this pretty frequently this time of year as stuff comes across my desk.
Is this a tab as part of the regular budget, or is this?
No, this is a separate spreadsheet that's called Projected 2013.
All right, so
Looks
you got-
eerily like the regular budget, so, and I'll tell you, if you go beyond the summary sheet,
You'll see.
you'll see where the numbers come from. It's mainly my working document, so the notes don't always align, because but you'll see where we are. So anyway,
All right, does anybody have any questions or concerns?
What were the 4 vacant positions on that sheet?
Vacant position?
vacant, I'm not
Vacant.
sure what you're.
You said vacant, and then groundskeeper, building custodian, vacant.
Oh, no, totally different. That's the wage plan that we're not going
We're
into
not gonna go
tonight.
into that tonight.
Oh,
But to answer, those were placeholders for different grades. Those aren't vacant positions. Those are,
Okay.
when I walk you through it, I'll show you, they're different
okay.
grades,
That's what I was concerned about.
so. All right,
Yeah.
So, that's it for that one, right?
that would be it for that one.
All right, this is, next up is, other items, and this is a notice around contract renewal.
Mm-hmm.
So, within the town administrator's contract, we have an obligation to notify him as of October 1st. Go figure. Whether or not this board intends to go into negotiations to renew his contract. So,
We didn't notify, right?
we are gonna do that right now.
Well, I would suggest that he's gone.
All right, so anyway,
Self, where
so
does that
with that
resume-
being said, we need to let him know our intent. So I'd like to make a motion that this board intends to renegotiate Mr. Hoke's contract, for, well, between now and the expiration, which is April 1st, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we'll renegotiate the contract and have a new contract in place before his current contract expires.
We'd have to do it before April 1st and all that,
Yep, but we need to, just need a
because
mo,
you're gonna have to put money in the budget. if
Can I
you-
suggest we
if
do
there
it
is a
before the
difference.
budget closes?
sure. This is, the only, as I understand this obligation, is just let him know that we are gonna go into renegotiations, but
Mm-hmm.
we can certainly take it up before our contract, before the budget closes. And we can we no, never mind, I'll go there. So I make a motion, I'm making a motion that we go ahead and notify the town administrator that we are intending to renegotiate. And to have it done prior to prior to the date required. So, do I have a second?
Were you talking about police contract or what?
No, this is the town administrator's
Just
contract.
town, yeah, okay.
So, do I have a
I'm-
second?
Yeah, I'll second it.
Okay, seconded by Mrs. Jewett. Further discussion? Again, this does nothing but to let him know that we are intending to renew his contract. Whether we can agree on a contract is a whole nother argument. But I think Jason is well aware of where we're at in this world.
I think we can agree.
Discussion, comments? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed? Abstain?
I voted in favor.
Okay, Mrs. Jewett, you in favor too?
Yeah.
Okay,
I
so
thought that
motion
was
carries
wrong.
3-0-0. I didn't hear anything. Must be going deaf. All right, next up is Selectmen Reports. Does anybody have anything they want to report to the community or to the board?
I'd like permission from the selectmen to go ahead and do Christmas packages for our servicemen again. And I'd like to be able to put it in the paper and get some people to help donate for it and so forth. And addresses to them, and I'll have a box, if you approve it, in the town lobby, town hall lobby, to have names and addresses of fellows and gals that are in the service, whether they're in the country or overseas. I'd like to be able to mail them to all of them.
When you say put it in the paper, are you gonna put it in the paper? Do
A
you need,
freebie,
do you need town money to do that?
no,
She's never used any town money.
frugal. No, no, you can get an article for free.
I'll make a motion to authorize Mrs. Jewett to, excuse me, collect Christmas packages for our service for, men and women overseas.
I'll second it.
And in town, I mean, in the country also.
Or if they're in town.
No, if they're home on leave, I will definitely drop them off.
Motion's made and seconded. Further discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Abstained?
Aye.
Motion carries 201. Continue doing the good service you do.
Yeah, it
Anything
means
else?
a lot. It's nice to get letters and phone calls from some of them when they're home on leave. It might be 6 months later, but it's nice to think that they got them and they appreciated them. And I certainly appreciate all the support. I've always had more than enough. Also, I have conservation meeting Thursday night at 7 o'clock here.
Okay.
It is, isn't it?
Yep.
Okay, I just,
In your package, I think there's an agenda
Okay.
in there that Joan handed off for me
okay,
to give
thank you.
The planning board will be having a meeting tomorrow evening at 7 PM at, in this meeting room, Town Hall.
Okay.
Are there any homes in the future? New developments or 55 and above or anything?
55 and above was eliminated 2 years ago, 3 years ago.
I thought it was just temporarily postponed, you know, I thought that,
No, it was eliminated. There's no new developments. The only thing they can do is fill out the existing developments.
how many more have to be developed?
I
About,
believe when when we revoked the adult communities, if I'm not mistaken, there was 138 homes or house lots available, but don't quote me on that number.
but some of them, I suspect, will never be finished.
Depends on the economy and the
Yeah.
demand for them.
Yeah. It's true,
Okay.
thank you.
Hearing nothing else, I don't think. There was no items moved from consent. There was no other business. I will let people know that our next Board of Selectmen's meeting will be November the 18th, 6 o'clock here in the Town Hall. And also the Town Hall will be closed for Veterans Day on November the 11th. So there will be no services and no meetings and we'll be shut. At this point, if there's nothing else, I will entertain a motion.
Make a motion, we adjourn?
Yep. I second it. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Abstained? Motion carries 300. Again, but have a great evening. We are concluded the meeting. Next meeting will be November the 18th at 6 o'clock here at Town Hall.